Hey, I want to give you a review on this incredible Colony office chair. This is an executive office chair, and wait till I show you all the cool stuff. Now, assembly was pretty easy. I will put the assembly of this at the end of the video so you can see it. But let me show you the features of this because it's just fantastic. So it does come with a little pillow that you could obviously use any way you want. You can use it for lumbar support. You can use it up here on your head. The seat head cushion actually does go up. You just push these little buttons in here, just kind of like if you had it in your car. And I'll push it together and up it goes. I just put it together so it's kind of tight. So just like that, if you wanted, if you're a little taller. Now, let me show you this. This thing will actually rock back so you can have it to where it's loose, or down here on the bottom is where you can lock this in place. So basically, if I push that down, that locks that in place that I don't want it. If I want to, let's say, lean back and then lock it in place, so I want to take a nap, I can do that. Now, let me show you this. This is really cool. You ready? Just like that, pull this out, and now I have a leg rest as well. And depending on how comfortable I want to be, I know, I'll get something done. I could lean back, take my little nap at my seat here, lock it in place. I would obviously have this down a little bit more. Like that. This is comfortable. Now, real quick, let me stay focused here. This is really good cushion too as well. These are really nice, good cushion. To put this back, obviously you just fold that in like that and it slides. It's real simple to do. But the cushion's really good. It's kind of like a synthetic leather, real thick, looks amazing, real professional. It is fairly wide too. I have kind of a wide back from working out and stuff like that. So it's really nice. Like I said, assembly's good. Looks professional, has plenty of wheels on it, so you get real good stability since you have so much kind of space that keeps you safe, that kind of thing. So you can lean back on this and it's not going to tip over on you. The other thing, if you look at some of the design on this, looks really good. All of these are very thick and very comfortable. So if you have to sit for extended periods of time, one of the hardest things on a body is sitting and kind of doing nothing. But if you have the right support in the right areas, which this obviously does, it's going to make you feel, it's going to give you a better experience, so you're not going to be as exhausted. Oh, last thing I wanted to show you real quick. I'll just tip this up so you can kind of see it. This actually will lift it up too, so you can raise the height on it. So if I'm not sitting on it and I raise it up, it comes up pretty tall. So, you know, if you're probably above 6 foot, you'd want to have it up high. I got kind of short legs, and if I want to bring it down, I just kind of click, 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 drops down. Like I said, lean it back. All I wanted, oh, I locked it in place. If I wanted to lean it back all the way, it goes pretty far back too. So a lot of times if you're sitting here, maybe you're watching a TV screen or something like that, you can. So this is a fantastic chair. Absolutely love it. These guys make some great stuff. Again, like comes with this little lumbar support pillow, which is kind of nice to have. Just kind of gives you that extra cushion. So if you're sitting at the desk, moving around, doing it. But if you're looking for a really good chair, you're just going to absolutely love this. Pick it up. So pick it up. I think you're going to love it. Okay, so here's the installation of, or how you build a Colony, if I say that correctly, office chair. And it's not as hard as it looks. I've built multiples of these, so it doesn't take too long. Everything is obviously pre-packaged, nice and neat. I just took all the plastic off not to waste your time. And then it's real simple to do. It gives you simple directions, as you can see. So let me just open this up. So it's really only a handful of steps. So it's just boom, boom, boom. So what I'm going to first do is identify this piece right here. So you can see that's what this is. And then I'm going to have these pieces, which are my legs. And you're going to notice this is where the wheels are going to go. So the wheels are real simple. Wheels just pop on. So if you wanted to put all these together like that first, you can. Either way, that works. So pop these on real quick. So now I'm going to take this base, you're going to see, because this is going to be up, and that's how it's going to go like this, right? So now what I have to do is I have to screw these on. So I put those on like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. So I obviously got a knife, and then you take these screws right here, or actually take the screws that is the L screws, which are these bolts right here. So that's these, and you put them in here like so. Got to line them up with the holes properly. Okay, so what I typically do is I just kind of get these all in place. I screw these down a little bit. It comes with this device, which is really good. Gives you plenty of torque, plenty of leverage, and it's easy to use. I actually like this device. I'm going to speed the process up by using a little mini gun that I have that will do exactly that. Okay, so I got all these tightened, bolts are down and secure. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and then this is your hydraulic leg thing. This is where everything's going to set and rest on. So you just slide that in, it's going to catch by itself, and then so it looks nicer, this is the part that you just put back over top of that, and then you just kind of slide it down, push it in place, and now it looks really, really nice. So that's how you do that part. Okay, so the next part is, this is where you're going to be sitting, and this is your leg rest here. So we're going to flip this upside down like so, and then this is where you're going to have it. Now the nice thing is it says front there, and take a guess what you want to do there. That's front. What we're going to do is we're going to flip this over, and it's going to rest on there like that. So we know that the front is going that way because it says front right there, pointing towards it. Then we're going to use the appropriate bolts, and we're going to secure this down. Okay, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I just put the bolts in the pre-drilled holes with the jets on them, or the notches. All right, so that's now nice and secure. Okay, so the next thing I do is, you see this hole right here? It's going to go over top of that, just like so. So one thing you can do is you could flip this upside down and do it, or it's easier to just kind of line it up like this. And that sits on top of there just like that. All right, next part, what we got to do is we got to put our backrest up, which is this. It's going to slide down into here like so. So I take the backrest, I slip it in here like this. So now you can see that it went in. Okay, so I secured these are the shorter bolts. These are the shorter ones that were right here. And you just screw them in just like that, and it's going to stay very, very secure. So that's really, really solid right there. Okay, so now we're going to do the armrest. You want to pop this out just like this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to line it up. These are the longer bolts. They're going to slide all the way through, and then you're going to connect them like that. This device is kind of perfect for this one because I got to screw it in. So what I do is I typically just get it so it catches, so it stays on there, and then I'm going to put my other one through like that, and then you'll see that this bends around a little bit, so you can just line it up to where you need to go. Put that in. Okay, so you obviously repeat the process on the other leg now, so we don't have some weird looking holes sticking up. They give you 4 of these little black, little kind of knobs, and all they do is they're just plastic, and you just kind of push them in like so. Takes a little pressure, put them on there, and you can see it makes it looks a lot nicer, just like that. All right, last piece, head cushion, pretty simple. Just walk over and stick it in those holes, and then it'll lock in place. Now, you're going to notice right here that you push these buttons right here to loosen it up. So if you wanted to, you could push down, and that would lock them in place, depending on how high you want it or whatever. And then if you need to come up, you just push those so it loosens up. Otherwise, it's going to lock in place. But there you go. So pretty much put together. And then I've got a little pillow with lumbar support if I wanted, or I could use it as a headrest. Now, other cool part about this is this is already pre-assembled on here, which was nice, is that just kind of folds up like that. You put it down. You could even put that under your legs if you wanted to, but typically right here, and then all you do is you flip that back and put it in there like that. Pretty much simple assembly.